next 2 nights, we will be living in one of the most haunted cities in the world and be locked inside the 5 most haunted locations: Jenny Wade House, Children's Orphanage, 2 different Civil War bridges, and a haunted museum, utilizing experimental paranormal investigation equipment, using techniques that led to us capturing activity and evidence we never thought possible: poltergeist activity, shadow figures, witnessing a demonic presence, intelligent communication, spirits that can control our devices. We will experience heartwarming and equally horrifying moments with those trapped in the spirit realm. Some of our team will have to go alone into the woods, another into dungeons, and the rest pushed to their limits. The overnight team will be doing anything we can to find proof of the paranormal. These 2 nights and 18 hours of paranormal investigations in Gettysburg did not disappoint. With every answer we got, we were left with more questions. With every piece of paranormal evidence we captured, it left us wondering, what else is the spirit realm capable of? This terrifying series left us questioning everything.
Something might look a little unusual right now. 1, we're living out of our car. 2,
Nice.
that's
What's
Nick.
this guy doing here?
That's Nick, everyone.
What's this guy
Because
doing here?
Evan's behind the camera right now. So yeah, we're doing something a little fun. So tonight we're going on a little bit of a paranormal road trip with you all through Gettysburg.
That's so fun.
We're doing it. So that's why the car's here. We're doing spot number 1, and then spot number 2, Nick's gonna go to right now by himself. Yes, and it's about a 12-minute walk just to get there. And Nick will stay there until we're done investigating here, and then we will drive over to him. You want to give everyone a haul of what you're ghost hunting with?
Well, I'm using my camera. I got a body camera, got a spirit watch, got the Panasonic, cat balls, necrophonic on my phone.
As everyone here knows, we have Little Nick. We will now introduce you to Big Nick.
Woo! What up, Big Nick? Shout out!
This is our resident Gettysburg expert right here. So yeah, we met through Nesper.
Yes.
Through like Chris and Dan and Wade and everyone related to the Warrens, and you've been a part of like the Devil on the Run tour, and you've been to the house and you've helped them out a lot. Absolutely. With like, you know, their operations, especially just full transparency, filling in a lot and helping out a lot after Dan.
Yeah.
So you've been heavily involved, and we met, and obviously you live here in Gettysburg.
Yeah.
And you've been an investigator for how long?
We got into it when I was 12, so I'm 29. So.
Okay, so 17 years.
Yeah.
Where is Little Nick going tonight on his own?
So he's going to the John Eisenhower Bridge.
I also just realized that everyone's gonna know where Nick's going right now. Oh no!
Please don't go there.
Guys, I always say to not hunt us down when we're streaming. Nick won't be streaming.
Oh my god!
Nick will be completely by himself. We're the ones streaming tonight. Nick will not have the live stream back. So technically, you're not breaking the rules.
Elton! Don't sabotage him.
Oh no!
So the John Eisenhower Bridge, it's an extension from the Eisenhower property. When Dwight Eisenhower came to town and bought a piece of property, it was part of the battlefield, and they built a bridge in the early to late 90s and dedicated to one of his sons. The property itself has historical value. The bridge does not.
I feel like we're sending our kids off to school.
I know, right? Do you have your backpack? Do you have your snacky snacks?
If you get lost, just yell.
All right, there you go.
Okay, if anyone sees this in Gettysburg tonight,
Oh no.
permission granted.
Wait. Let me turn off night vision for a second. There we go. So that's what they'd see.
Ooh, I know. We hit a goal. Nick goes into spot number 3 by himself. Let's do that. Which is a haunted museum with like 100 different items in it that you're gonna go into. I think it's a goal.
That's pretty fun.
We only hit it if they want it. I set the goal. It's a very balanced goal. Okay. It says, if we hit the goal, Nick has to go alone into location number 3 by himself, or we can do a poll and they can pick someone else. It's probably gonna be you.
Probably.
Why?
What do you mean?
They
why?
love you.
That reaction is exactly why.
Or just go past those signs. Here we go.
This is actually really funny on non-night vision to see him.
Bye, Nick. There's only room for one Nick tonight, and it ain't you.
He looks like a Civil War child just walking around.
Every location we are going to visit in this series is known to be extremely haunted, but we will be visiting them in order from the least to most documented and terrifying paranormal activity. The first is the Sacks-covered bridge. Built in 1854, it became a mass execution and disposal site during and after the Battle of Gettysburg. Confederate soldiers were reportedly hanged from the beams, and bodies were dumped into Marsh Creek below. The bridge was also used as a field hospital crossing, meaning wounded men bled out, screamed, and died on the planks themselves. Today, it is infamous for violent paranormal encounters, full-bodied apparitions of soldiers, disembodied screams, gunshots, footsteps charging toward investigators, and physical attacks, including scratches and shoves. Shadow figures are frequently seen pacing the bridge at night, and many report an overwhelming sense of being hunted or surrounded. This is considered one of the most aggressive and dangerous hauntings in Gettysburg. The second bridge has a similar history. Gettysburg had no shortage of death, tragedy, and despair. More than 50,000 people were brutally killed during this battle. Over 10 lives lost every single minute for 3 straight days. Paranormal investigators report constant screaming EVPs, apparitions pacing the tracks, shadow figures dangling from invisible ropes, and an oppressive, suffocating atmosphere. Many visitors feel sudden panic, nausea, or the urge to flee the bridge without knowing why. Unlike Sacks Bridge, this location is known less for aggression and more for endless suffering replaying itself.
Hey everyone, we're inside of a sneak peek of what's to come for the new museum, and this is literally 0.5% of what we have in store, which means I am working on this full time, and it's a perfect opportunity for me to say thank you to our sponsor, ZocDoc. I know with how much I travel and all the strange places that I go, and just getting older, that I need to see a doctor, and it's just something that I have always dreaded doing. I have had multiple moments where I know I probably should have booked a doctor's appointment, and I didn't, just because the entire process just kind of like stresses me out a little bit more than I think it should. And instead of booking an appointment, I just tell myself that I'll deal with it later, and later turns into weeks, which turns into months, which turns into never. And then when I do, I'm calling an office and I'm being put on hold, and I have no idea who I'm even talking to, if they take my insurance when their appointment is, or if I'm even gonna like the person at all. And that's why I actually love using ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free website that lets you book high quality in-network doctors based off of your preferences. You're not being told who to see, you're choosing who feels right for you. Think of it like trying to find a new friend who's also gonna tell you to turn your head and cough. It would be a lot better if you got along with that person, right? Well, that's the beauty of ZocDoc. You get to pick that person. There are over 150,000 providers across all 50 states with 200 plus specialties, including primary care, dermatology, dental, and eye care. You can search by specialty or even symptom and build a care team that fits your lifestyle. You can see doctors in person or through video, read reviews, and get a sense of who they are before you even book. Then you check real-time availability and book instantly, no phone calls, no waiting. It just takes so much stress out of the process, especially when your brain is just spiraling at midnight. Opening up is something I absolutely struggle with, so with ZocDoc and being able to find that person that I already feel comfortable with before having to share information about the insides and what I'm feeling is just a fantastic thing, especially knowing with how much I travel and on the road, I can always adapt and always adjust to make sure I find the care that I need. Appointments made through ZocDoc happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours, and sometimes you can even get same-day appointments. So if you've been putting off booking an appointment, this is your sign. So head over to ZocDoc.com/overnight to find a provider that will care for you, listen to you, and support you. Of course, enjoy the video. I can't wait to see you all at the new Oracle Museum.
Oh no. It is so bright with this light. If there's anyone even here, I literally cannot see anything in front of me because I'm blinded by this red light right now. Oh boy. So I have a 12-minute walk here. Pitch black. There's 2 lights following me right now. I don't know if that's because Elton exposed my location, or if it's just random people, or if that's Elton and Jay or something. They're just slowly trailing me right now.
So this is the historic Sacks-covered bridge. So during the Battle of Gettysburg, both armies, the Union and the Confederacy, both used this bridge. It was more historically known for as the Confederates retreated through town. Almost 3/4 of the army crossed this bridge. Wow. The fields and the areas surrounded were tons of field hospitals. There's also a path that goes back into these woods over here, that there is a local legend that hasn't been disproven,
that a local woman, way before the Civil War, fell in love with a Native American man. Local people did not like that, killed the man, hung her at the tree. Damn. So it's the local witching tree. Reports of full body apparitions, disembodied voices, a lot of Civil War related paranormal activity here.
How many times have you been here before?
40, 50 times.
What?
But now at the same time, this is, without inclement weather, this is weird not having people here.
Really?
So it's kind of a little off-putting, to be honest with you. It's, there's usually a lot of people here. It's kind of catch me off guard.
Yeah, you warned me. You were
Oh,
like,
yeah,
we should go there, but there might be like tens and tens
Yeah.
of people. That's not Nick, is that?
No, it doesn't
think
connect
so.
over there. No.
Is that just another Nick? Is that like the alternate universe? Dude, there's someone walking around by themselves with a red light. Does that not? It looks like he's wearing a vest too.
If that's him, that literally would make no
Oh,
sense
there's
whatsoever.
two people. There's two people.
I was gonna say there's no way.
I literally
It doesn't connect.
Dude, I thought Nick was just like.
You have to cross a bridge that doesn't exist.
He's like, I got here. I made it. I found the bridge.
Just soaking wet, dude.
I still got like 6 or 7 minutes left of walking. Still someone following me. I'm gonna guess it's not any of them, but they literally like, I don't know if they were the people that were at the bridge that heard Elton say, follow him? That's not fun. If there are any spirits that are along this path right now, can you let me know your name? My name is Nick. I'm making a journey to the bridge down here. Wow. Walk forward on the Spirit Talker watch. That's pretty insane. Walk forward. I don't have a choice, so...
My favorite is always Estes and SB7 kind of thing. That's always my go-to for things like that. But
Sure, we got it.
that's my go-to. But
Okay.
again, it's your thing, man.
Hey,
I'm here to help.
Your home turf, dude. I think we can do tripwire REM pod and then S's method and see what happens here.
Yeah?
Alright, this is all set up. Yeah.
Oh! Well, hello there.
Fun fact, brand new batteries.
Brand new. I just switched
reset
them
it
out.
all. Sick.
Oh, right
Oh.
there next to you.
Just want to say we didn't come here to disturb you in any way. Just wanted to come here and chat, get to know you. We'll introduce ourselves first. My name is Jerry.
Sit over here.
That's Elton.
Oh!
It wants you to sit over there, Elton.
Was that like literally on my name, right? Jerry and then Elton.
When you said,
I'll just sit right here.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Wow!
What?
That's really cool.
Don't actually give responses.
Maybe that's what wants to communicate with us.
Wait, but that means like there's energy in the entire bridge. It wasn't like here with the whole.
The whole thing that
Yeah. What does that mean?
Dude, I've never had the rope actually give a response.
We'll continue. My name is Ginger. I'm here with the guys.
My name's Nick. You've seen me before. There's a couple devices set out on the bridge. Obviously, you found the rope. There's a few in the corners over here. If you go up and touch, they'll go off. Let us know where you're at.
Go ahead and use it. They're yours tonight.
Absolutely.
There's blood. There's blood.
Tripwire.
There you go. Oh! Wow! You know what it is. Good for you.
I really did it.
Yes. That was awesome.
Holy, dude, that was insane. I whooped his ass at night. Dude, that was, it bleeped it. It literally went, like, I whooped his beep at night.
There's someone following me right now for sure. If Elton like said something to the people that were at the bridge already to follow me or something, and that's what this is right now. Oh no, they're getting closer. Oh no. Alright, as soon as I get to the bridge, no go away on the Spirit Talker.
Is there a reason? Who was involved?
I'm on your left. You got that?
If you're over on the left, there's a ball on the ground.
Thank God.
Can you go up and kick that?
It's,
I think it said use your equipment or it's your equipment.
What?
It is our equipment, but you're more than welcome to use it. We brought it out to communicate with you.
The box.
Why don't you try to set it off?
Let me show you. You just get very close to it and put your energy here. You can do that too.
It's getting real dark. Lay in bed?
Whose blood did you see earlier? Was it your own?
That's me. Like a southern accent.
What? Ow! You got the box to go on.
Thank you so much.
Hold on.
Are you hurt? Are you bleeding out?
I'm helping others in like a really dark, heavy voice.
Yeah.
Choke and bleed.
The medic just said I'm helping others.
Oh! Oh!
Yeah, so they're having a conversation.
War.
Could you tell us which side of the armies you fought for? Union or Confederate?
Just like it. On his way. Help me! It's like Nickelback.
Yeah, it almost sounds like there's multiple.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
one's wounded,
Yeah.
one medic, and...
Wait for you.
Kind of sounds like Residual.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It does. It's in the action of happening
Exactly.
right now.
Right.
There's my blood, help me.
Yeah.
I'm helping.
The only thing that didn't make sense was asking if you need a medic, and then the response right away was, I'm helping others.
Yeah.
Which was interesting, so it's weird.
Right.
I don't trust you. Get out the way.
We can absolutely step out of the way, if that makes you more comfortable.
like you.
Oh.
No thank you.
Well, we're not here to harm you or make you uncomfortable. We're just here to talk with you.
Dude, I swear. Not good. I heard just it go 6 or 7. I don't know if that was like an ad or something.
The answer to how many people are on the bridge.
It could be.
Or how many spirits are on the bridge.
And that,
I'm so glad Nick is not here. He would have been in the back of the camera wheezing.
Oh!
Maybe something's happening to Nick right
I'll do it for you.
I don't mean any harm here. I'm just interested in knowing who's here with me. That sounded like die. As soon as I get to the bridge. Oh my god. I know you probably can't really tell with the red light, but it is pitch black out here besides this. Like, I can't even see where I'm walking right now. We are at the bridge now. I knocked. Can you do that again? Can you knock for me? I cross over souls. Okay. We made it to the bridge. No way, did I just say it again? Okay, as soon as I get to the bridge, I cross over souls twice. I need energy. Okay.
were you saying there was 6 or 7 of us on the bridge, including yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But we have 5. Okay.
Yeah. There's a couple more here. Well, thanks for letting us join you.
Up, down. She's back. Whoa, I'm gonna cut out.
Who is she? Is it a nurse? A soldier?
Is she on the bridge or in the woods?
I don't know if the REM button just went off, but I just heard the prrrr.
Nope.
Weird.
Could that be gun?
Is that that thing?
No, right, it was just the
Yeah, there's like a couple that were like a crank
right.
kind of
Come on,
thing.
sit
Yeah.
down.
Oh,
You want us to sit down?
And the light went off.
and the light went
You told
off.
us to
The
sit
same
down.
way
You
I
can
told
sit
him
down.
to sit over there.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
You know what? I'll lay down with one of them. Maybe one's hurt. You know, just wounded. Is that what they look like when they get shot?
Wait, help!
Oh.
Right.
Oh, that might have been you.
Yeah.
Something both parties.
Oh.
I love it actually.
You love what? We have somebody down over here.
I got shot.
Is there a medic?
I don't know the red light is going off, but I can hear it.
Weird.
We need energy. I'm gonna set up some ghost tools for you. You can pull your energy from that. That sounds like I see you. Here's the bridge. Oh no, the light is back. Oh no. Possession of someone. Is that person me? Do you plan to possess me? On this bridge?
Wait a minute.
Yes? There's something you want to say?
Hold the phone.
We're waiting. Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Hurt me.
What's hurting you?
Damn.
Holy.
And I mean, based on the accent that he's replicating, I mean, it sounds more like a southern soldier or a couple. And again, you have to keep in mind, most of the road just went off.
Yeah.
Like 3/4 of the retreating Confederate army crossed over this bridge. I mean, there was 50,000 casualties in 3 days, and that's dead, missing, and wounded.
I think it just said get down, and then someone else louder went get down.
Yes,
It
it's
sounds
residual.
really, yeah.
Okay, so we're overhearing a residual
Get down. Again.
southern soldier
Yep.
reading his spirit.
Are you serious?
Is there an attack coming? Who's coming?
Stay back. They're coming tonight.
John Eisenhower Bridge, built in 1886. Set up a few tools here. Elizabeth. Alright. Put a line of like 3 cat balls there, leading up to the bridge. And then we got a REM pod over here as well. And who knows what else in this woods. Man, this one's still going off. Alright. Elizabeth, is that you? Actually, I'm gonna move this REM pod all the way to the end there, like right on the bridge. Whoever is in this woods and on the bridge. How can we help? You don't have to help me with anything. I would just love to know your story. Anything about you that you want to talk about? My name is Nick. I'll be here for a little bit by this bridge. So anything you want to tell me, I would love to hear about it.
Like we're in the middle of what's about to be a battle.
Yeah. Or this is the behind the lines where they're regrouping and things like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how high the pressure was for you guys. Y'all probably want to run away as far as you can. Does anyone here still want to fight?
17, and it went, it's now.
Can you understand what we're saying?
You gotta trust. Now or
They're just talking to each other.
Yeah. It seems
Yeah.
again, it's like we kind of just
Watching
insert
a
ourselves
movie
in,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just in a loop of energy. Again, kind of.
You won't survive on the outside. One dark kind of commanding voice.
It does sound like a movie.
Yeah, it sounds like a
does.
silent movie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cool.
Right.
But I'm watching a movie and I'm just visualizing them talking to each other. Get down, get down.
Exactly. Is there anybody on the bridge or in the surrounding area that can hear us and understand what we're saying? If you can, now's your time to come forward and talk.
You already know? Watch what you know? You're taking advantage. And I'm angry.
Whoa.
Oh.
Sorry. You were hearing the REM pod?
Yeah.
Like the wooden one?
I keep hearing like the prrrr.
It didn't go off.
Oh.
I mean, it did go off, but not when you said.
Anything fun or no?
Definitely like a residual loop of energy. Yeah. Like it felt like we were saying we were watching a movie.
And then at a certain point, what the heck?
Why?
It's so sick.
I didn't even see it, sorry.
It's wild.
No, but at a certain point, like this specific one right where the box is will go off. Just only this one.
With the box.
With the box, exactly.
I meant, with the box?
With the
Oh, that's
dude.
sick.
It was super
really
Oh, that's
cool.
really cool.
Multiple times too, not just once, bro.
Oh, that's really cool for
Yeah.
them both to
Cool
read the
part.
same thing.
Yeah.
There was one point where like me internally, like, cause obviously like I'm just hearing things. I was hearing like, I think it was like stay down and stay down was get down, get down, get down.
Yeah.
And then it just like went completely quiet. And in my head, I'm like, is this like someone like saying stay down because someone's approaching the bridge?
Oh.
See, just like that. That's what it felt like when I was hearing it, because like obviously I hear the pacing, and it was like stay down, stay down, stay down, like three
then
different voices,
silence.
3 different like tones, and then it just went quiet for like 2 minutes, and then I kept later. Then after that, I started hearing like orders.
Yeah.
Like some of the voices were like coming through like very commanding, and some were like more more skittish, more scared.
It sounded super residual. It sounded like we were, because again, you have to keep in mind, Confederate Army crossed this while they're retreating through town. I mean, a lot of the stuff you were saying sounded like it could have been literally a scene from as they're retreating. Again,
Oh!
Cat ball finally stopped. Oh. This is a Panasonic here. And if you talk to it, I can hear you back on it. What is your name? Was that you in the woods? Were you a soldier on these battlegrounds? Ending. There was a loud ass crack over there as soon as that cat ball went off.
Was that you in the woods? Were you a soldier on these battlegrounds?
Painful. I believe you said something back when I asked if you were a soldier. Can you repeat that? Is that you lighting up that cat ball behind me right now? Ending. Alright. This cat ball is just one cat ball out of 3. And the REM pod is still over there, so we'll see.
I believe you said something back when I asked if you were a soldier. Can you repeat that? Yeah, you lighting up that cat ball behind me right now?
See See the lights, the dead. Huh. I snuck this into my pocket. He's here. Alright. There's a car pulling up right now as I get he's here. Oh no.
I want to show you something real quick.
You want to show us something? Yeah, sure. Oh, you caught something here 2 weeks ago. Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
I was parked behind me. So I was parked right where I'm at right now. Let me start again. My alarms went off in my car, so I started turning the camera. See, I have it facing to the bridge.
Yeah.
So my alarms go off. And you're gonna see me turning the cameras, looking for what is behind me. Out in the back, you're gonna see 2 soldiers in full gear, rifle and all, appear
Whoa,
out of
wait.
nowhere and disappear as soon as they cross those 2 bushes. Now at that time, I'm running out of the car and I saw him disappear right
Hold
in
on.
my face.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Play that again. Hold on.
Wait,
What?
rewind that real
It's
quick.
on my YouTube channel.
There's a gun. The
They got
guys
guns.
holding
And they have the
guns
cap
inside.
on. That's
Full
the
gear. Full gear.
Yeah, that's full gear. That's
What time of day was this?
2 weeks ago. It's on
What-
my channel
at
today.
What
night,
time was
or
it,
is it
at
at
night
night or
or
It was
day?
a night. Yeah, I was the only one here.
Dude, that's full blown gear.
Yes.
And they would be going down the river, right? At that point.
Well,
They'd
it
be
was right
going,
here.
they'd be going in towards the woods.
So that
Oh,
field
that
right-
way. Oh, right, 'cause
that
you
field
can.
right there is very, very much haunted. So that you know, okay? It's not the first time I catch stuff down that way.
Wait, so your alarm goes? Do you have a motion alarm?
I have
rig-
a K2. Nice. I have a giant K2 in the top of my car.
Really? Okay.
It'll alert me. I got all kind of guys.
Can we see it? Can we show people?
Sure.
Can we, dude, I
Come
want to
on.
see this thing.
I got
What?
everything on right now.
What?
I still don't think I got your name. Can you tell me your name? Is there anything that you need from me? Has it been you making these noises in the woods right here? Ending. It's only on questions when I start asking them. Is when I hear noise over here. Let's see.
I still don't think I got your name. Can you tell me your name? Is there anything that you need from me?
Did you guys say something about Elizabeth over there?
I'm talking about the girl at the farmhouse.
Okay.
There's a little girl named Elizabeth, and she likes the Estes method, so I just mentioned it.
Okay, because I got Elizabeth on one of my things right when I got here. So that's interesting that if that lines up. And then, yeah, that was the only name I got here was Elizabeth, right when I got to the bridge.
That's crazy that I said Elizabeth.
Yeah, I happened to hear it over there.
It's like what? Are you by yourself too? Yeah, you're just chilling.
So what's your name?
I'm Bobby from Soul Quest.
Bobby, nice to meet you.
It's
on
my
my
YouTube
What? This
channel.
is crazy. Oh my!
Whoa.
Evan, look at the controlling
Check
system
the
in here.
control. Check all the cameras on.
Wow.
Can I open the door on the other side?
Sure.
Dude, what?
This is amazing.
He haven't seen it yet.
I've seen you drive around town.
Yeah, I know you've seen it. Yeah, well, nice meeting you. I'm
Nice
Bobby.
to meet you.
I always wanted to meet
Absolutely,
you.
yeah. I was gonna come out the other night when you were
I
at
know,
Jenny
yeah,
Wade.
I know, yeah.
Not. Dude,
Well,
we
this
might
is
have
what we do.
to- Dude, this is crazy.
So, and so that you have a better idea, this is where they appear, right? Where the corner of this fence is.
Yeah.
You see those two bushes? That's when they disappear.
Yeah.
By the time I grab my flashlight from my seat,
Yeah.
and I'm running out of the car, I got to here. I got to see them with my own eye disappear right in front of me.
Oh, so this thing is scanning right now.
Yeah,
It's just fully.
I
it's
got
just-
the one. I can get into the scan. I got the
Right,
one
right.
scanning. When I'm concentrating the bridge, since I can catch something manifesting when you guys are there.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, this is nuts. How often?
so
how often
basically,
are you
I got
doing this?
cameras all the way around the car.
Yeah. How often are you doing this? You
Oh,
have like
as much
every
as I
day?
can.
Really?
Yeah, this is what I do.
Dude, that's awesome.
And you know about the three portals open here, right?
No.
You never heard? You never heard of that? One is in the center of the bridge. It's what I call a wobbling portal. The one is down near that trail.
Okay.
The other one is that you follow that concrete slab in the end there to the left,
Yes.
down to the where the dam drops in the left. That is number 3.
Okay.
The reason for that is because right into these days, a lot of wishes to come here to manipulate the spiritual energy that's here, so that they can cast the spell. So that's been going on for many years. So for many years, the portals remain open. So that you know, it's not only soldiers here. Indians, the farmers that used to live around here centuries ago, then the 53,000 soldiers during the war,
Right.
and then the demonic entities, they come in and out of the portals. So that you know, 4 things happening here. The same story with Eisenhower Bridge.
Yeah.
They share the same properties, same energy, so that you know.
Understood. So
yeah.
not only did the natural one form from the history, but then people coming here to investigate keep expanding it, kind of opening it broader.
That's what you call real-time wishes.
Right. Yeah, that's very similar to Blair House.
And this, you know.
All right, well, let's go find little
So,
Nick. It's
good
been at
luck
least an hour,
to
right?
you guys.
Thank
Nice
you.
meeting you
Likewise,
guys.
sir. Nice to meet you, man. Pleasure.
Nice
Bobby.
meeting you.
Thank you for showing
It's a
us.
pleasure.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you, man.
Nice finally meeting you. Nice meeting you.
Wow, have we actually been out here this long?
It's only been.
It's been an hour and like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, so like 60 to 70 minutes.
Oh my god, it's been 60 to 70 minutes. This guy.
So we're gonna go on a little road trip here. This is safe, right?
What?
This is safe, right?
Just hold on, because we do have to go on the main road for like half a second.
Oh.
Just hold on.
Really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. What do you mean?
He's just here chilling.
What do you mean he's not ghost hunting?
He's here chilling.
He's not ghost hunting?
Look, we're about to pull up on him right
If we find out that Nick has not been paranormal investigating this entire time. What? Nick, what are you doing over here?
There was a bunch of people on the bridge.
Then join them. Nick, I'll check the footage. I'll edit this part of the video. Nick, how long have you not been on the bridge?
I was like right here on the bridge, and I put up tools leading up to the bridge.
Okay.
But I guess I wasn't technically on the bridge.
Oh, so you didn't go alone yet on the bridge where you're supposed to. You just admitted to it. Did you ever step foot on the bridge?
Yeah, I came from that way, and I came all the way
Is this
around.
how you feel most of the time?
Yes. Question for you. Did you have someone follow me from the bridge to here?
No, I didn't.
No?
No.
Who would we have follow you?
Okay, because there were people at the bridge, right?
Yeah.
And the whole walk there were two people. What did you do? Was it you?
No,
I thought it was one of you.
No.
we were together the whole
I was
time.
Estes method the whole time.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask you this? Were they wearing a hat and did they have a bayonet?
I don't know. All I could see was two flashlights.
All right, so should we go do what you should have been doing the last hour? You know what? It's your channel now, Nick.
Yeah.
Overnight presents Nick at Night. Come on, bud.
Oh, I like that.
All right, take us to the bridge.
Big stuff.
What are we doing, Estes? Can I get some help here? Anything?
Yeah, I'm setting up the.
What
pool
did you
bear for
guys do with the last one?
We did the.
We did
That's
it.
exactly what you're doing right now.
Yeah,
So can we do an A/B test then at both bridges?
Oh, okay. Now
I don't know
he's
what happened
thinking.
there.
It's your investigation, man. I'm just here. You know, this video performs
Probably-
poorly. It's your fault.
So they're saying to Nick go under for Estes and Jerry goes under the bridge.
Yeah, Nick will investigate. Get Jerry the. Let's just get rid of him.
Y'all don't want to see me or what? You just want me to
Let's
drown?
just, yeah. Jerry, you go for a swim, okay? You,
Do you guys
water,
know
bud.
under the bridge?
Jared, do you want hypothermia tonight?
I'm gonna put the bell out now too.
You saw that, right?
What?
Are we
The ropes went off. This
half,
This
yeah.
half went off.
are we able to do double Estes?
Ooh.
Do we have double?
I don't have a second set of headphones.
I do.
All right, so we're just gonna run two completely different SP7s at the same time. Sure. All right. See, you're gonna be here then. If you're me, you're gonna sit right here, facing that way. Okay. Take a seat, sir.
Somebody just whistled?
Take a seat, sir.
Somebody just whistled?
I heard that on the mic.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Elton, did you just whistle?
No, I don't know how to whistle.
Somebody whistled.
Really?
Yeah, right?
It sounded like over there with them.
Yeah. I thought it was Nick or Evan. Oh, not Evan, sorry. Elton.
I literally cannot whistle to save my life. Nick's right here. And then you want to be the other end of the bridge? Yeah. All right. Rip your headphones on, gents.
Fire! Fire!
Oh, okay. Are we back in the residual loop?
Getting down, soldier. Or, hold on, I'm soldier.
We're getting down.
Oh, the whole rope.
It's the same thing. Any other orders?
Now!
Did you tell us your name?
Zach.
Hi, Zach.
You gotta be way louder.
Way louder?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they scream?
Like, yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Zach, why are you out here?
Dude, it's so interesting. The exact same thing.
Yeah.
We need backup!
The capital?
Call We need backup call to Capitol.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's cool.
People are here.
How many people are here?
Not my friend. Many.
Jesus.
Answer you.
How many people are here? They're not my friend.
Now or never.
Many.
Hi.
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 Are we still talking to Zach?
Upstate. Now. Going in.
What's the rank of the commanding officer here?
Death.
Who are we taking orders from?
Can you tell us what state you fought for?
Memories.
Can you remember? Your memory's fading?
Surrounded.
Don't give up.
Yeah, did you whisper?
Can anyone here hear us? Can you please say... Interesting. Could you tell us your rank? Or anyone's rank? If you can hear us.
Today. Listen.
I want to hear like private,
You.
soldier, infantry, artillery.
Yeah.
Museum. Now.
Weird.
That's very weird. If you can't tell us your rank, can you tell us who you fought for? The North or the South?
Get started.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Wow.
It went off last time I asked that question on sex, too. Remember I said like blue or gray and it went off right away? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but did you get an answer, like a verbal
No.
answer?
Not
Oh,
really,
interesting.
no.
So we're just not getting.
No.
We're getting, like, yeah, what are we getting?
But it makes me wonder if that question did it twice, and that question is obviously triggering
Yeah.
some sort of response.
Yeah.
Union.
Right.
Union.
There we go.
Union.
Okay. Well, thank you for answering that question.
Push.
We also would have been part of the Union.
Yes.
We are not Confederate, nor
crap.
support.
Whoa.
What?
What happened?
Whoa.
What?
My whole thing just got pulled off.
What?
What?
Your
My
headphones?
earphones.
Really?
Whoa.
What?
It's off right now. I didn't even. My hands have been in my pocket.
Oh.
Holy sh!
Wait.
Did the whole thing just go off?
Yes.
No, my whole completely fell off. Oh crap!
You finally answered a question. You finally
Right,
gave us
twice.
information.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
We haven't been actually getting any answers. I mean, we got the name. Then you finally gave us actual, like, let's call it like wartime information. And
That's
then
crazy.
the
Dude, it
headphones
just-
get pulled off you.
Whoa!
Oh, I can't wait to watch that back. That's insane.
Oh, and yeah, you have the
Yeah.
thing on. That's
Camera right
awesome.
there.
I was sitting like this, and next thing you know, it just.
And they're like under your leg too.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, headphones back on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun that the belt isn't going off and it wasn't.
Southern?
Hilarious. Union and Southern now. I'll go that side for you to make it easier for you.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Union Southern.
On opposite sides.
He said Union, then his headphones get thrown
Through my
off.
legs.
And then he goes Southern.
His legs, and that's where his
Through his
headphones really
legs.
just got thrown through his legs.
Bleeding out.
It's almost like
We got bleeding out
Didn't I get
over at
bleeding out,
Saks.
or I got bleed or
that was
something.
like
Yeah.
the first word we got. Maybe when he said union,
Yeah.
this spirit, follow me here, went over there, yanked his headphones off,
Right.
and then came back to say Southern.
Our land? So are we talking to two different soldiers right now?
Zach's over here. Who's over here? Who's on the southern side?
Right on.
I'm hearing like a bunch of drumming.
Sure.
Pretty cool. If you're truly a part of the Confederate, who's the leader of the army? Who's the leader of the Confederacy? If we get it.
It's wild.
It'd be insane if we
I
actually Or if you're a part of the Union.
Yeah.
1925.
If you're a part of the Union, who's the leader of the Union?
May God.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer. God.
Nope.
Oh, may God help. May God help you?
It is interesting. It's like the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not a part of it either. Like, we switched, but the same things are happening, even though it's different people now listening.
Yeah.
But a little bit more direct answers this time than last time.
And definitely more, at least some sort of inkling of which side. I mean, everything that you were getting, you were saying with an accent, at least a southern accent.
That's what I do, though.
Well, sure, but
like, for all I know, he could be hearing it.
Sure.
But that's the thing, is I always try and tell people to say it the way you hear
Absolutely.
it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's no way.
Absolutely.
Time to go, Elton.
Elton?
Literally, time to go, Elton.
What a wonderful day.
Run.
Oh.
She's here.
Didn't I say something like that?
You said she's here as well. The exact words.
Overhead?
Didn't I also say
you said
up, down,
up,
up, down?
up,
Or like look up, or like...
Who is she?
It's your turn.
What's crazy is he has zero idea.
Yeah, right.
Zero idea. I swear I said the same thing. I almost said the same thing. Like, it was like up, down, or look down.
There's also a super weird camera glitch happening on stream, but not in my camera. It's like punching in within stream, and then it fades out into the wide.
What?
It literally, it's like a dead punch on center, and then once when it goes out to the wide, it's like actually fading in between the two video clips.
Odd.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
There's zero reason for that.
Chat, I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, we didn't tap him out.
Scare him.
Back and forth. But it almost was identical to what we were getting at sex. Yeah, but a little more.
Yo! Oh my! Holy! My pants are on my. My pants are. Oh my god!
We rarely ever do double S's. Yeah, quite a few things were like literally back and forth between the two of you.
Yeah, it's slowed down at the end, but
It was also we stopped asking questions at the end.
oh,
We just
really?
wanted to see what would happen.
I didn't hear anything for like the last 2 or 3 minutes.
That's funny. That's when we stopped. Like,
Yeah, that is
we
when
just
we
wanted to
stopped.
see what would happen if we stopped completely asking questions, and then you guys both kind of went quiet.
After the Battle of Gettysburg, dozens of war orphans were placed inside this building under the care of Rosa Carmichael, a woman later exposed for severe physical abuse, starvation, isolation, and psychological torture. Children were reportedly beaten, locked in the cellar, denied food, and forced into silence, all while surrounded by the trauma of a battlefield still littered with the dead. Today, the orphanage is considered one of the most aggressively haunted locations in Gettysburg. Investigators report violent child apparitions, scratches, objects thrown, screaming voices, and shadow figures, especially in the basement and Rosa's former quarters. EVPs frequently capture children crying, begging, and shouting warnings, and some visitors claim the spirits are angry, not playful. This is not a gentle haunting, and it is believed the children never escaped the abuse, and their trauma never left the building, still here today, still suffering. Many investigators believe the spirits here are trapped in a loop of fear, reacting violently to adults who remind them of their caretaker. Some even claim the activity intensifies when Rosa Carmichael is mentioned by name, and it worsens when she actually appears. This orphanage isn't haunted because of war and death that occurred on the battlefield. It is haunted because of what happened to these children after the war was over. some would argue was even worse.
Play a game.
In a very different voice.
Oh, TB. Play a game, TB. I'll be able to see that if anything pops up, but it's mapping all of us.
Trapped in a deep male voice.
Start by introducing on cue.
What type of game do you want to play?
I hear everything.
I hear everything.
The only game I can think of back then was the big circle that you'd like move with the stick.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Stick
yeah.
and wheel?
Yeah. Did you enjoy playing that?
That's me.
Oh,
Oh my god.
what's your name?
That was so loud. I think it came from like right underneath the camera.
Watching upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
That's where Rosa would be.
Yeah, Rosa used to live upstairs and she'd watch after everyone.
Green.
Okay, yes.
Rosa, is that you? Or is this the doctor?
Desk.
Desk.
Oh,
You're pointing at the
It's the
desk,
desk.
right now.
you're literally at the kids' desk.
Yeah.
The only desk in here.
Yeah. Maybe I'll put this on the desk for them. You want this story? I'll leave it here for you.
Is this the book you want us to read? You said earlier you hear everything. Oh, I wonder if that was like Rosa. Red. And then now that like we go to let's play a game, all of a sudden it just goes quiet.
So you're thinking that hear everything is actually Rosa?
I'm thinking it's Rosa. Like saying, I hear you trying to come in here and play a game with these kids. Should we just read it and see what happens?
Yeah.
See if we anger anyone? Alright, so it's mapping you and Ginger.
Figure.
Figure.
Figure. What? Yes. It is a figure. If you want to stand in front of it, we can map you out too.
Oh, I just did. I just saw the giant black ball. Just go,
Really?
Can you join us? In the middle of the room?
Age 14.
Age 14.
Orphan portrait.
Orphan?
Green.
Did you say orphan?
Orphan portrait.
Yes.
Green. Detected motion between us. Can you please walk into the middle of the room? You need time? Okay. We'll wait.
Oh, that's good.
Oh!
What?
Flashlight! Ah!
And
Ah! Oh!
oh, interesting. Green on this side.
Green. It's gotten closer to us.
Thing is, I think it's gone green, red, almost like it's pacing just back and forth right there. Could you tell us who you are or your name? My name is Elton. I'm just here to learn of anyone's story or anyone who wants to talk. Whether the children, Rosa, the doctor, anyone at all.
And I'm Ginger. I've heard a lot about your story here. I've heard what you've done recently when people visit as well. And I love to communicate and learn if there's anything new you would like to tell us.
Hello, my name's Evan. We learned that a lot of dark things happened here, but hopefully in our time while we're here, we can interact and try to bring some joy.
The red side got motion, green side got motion.
Ding ding.
And it was as I was standing up. I just wanted to stand up just to see, because right now we're on a submissive position. Everyone sat, and I just wanted to see what would happen if I stood up. If you want us to all take a seat again, Can you please ring the bell twice? Or tell me. We've had like a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like the laser, or the thermal has detected cold spots. The bell has responded. The motion detectors, like everything's just a little bit. But now the TV is gone silent for a few minutes. That was twice to sit down and we both sit up.
Yeah, we should double down.
It hasn't done a double ring this entire night.
No.
Whiskey.
Oh, it's the first one. Dang.
Whiskey. And they
Stop talking. Archway.
It's creepy getting scared. Hence Rosa, I can hear everything. So the kids are trying to like look up, like you're creating
Yeah, like they're warning us to stop talking. And she's drinking whiskey.
We're gonna get in trouble. She
We're gonna
hears
get in
everything.
trouble. And there literally is an archway. And I don't know if that's the original door frame or not, but that is the archway. And now it's detecting something right there. And that's where we keep hearing the knocks from.
Whoa.
The kids are like, shut up.
I just got chills.
They're like, sit down, she's coming.
What's gonna happen if we don't stop talking? Is that Rosa coming to get us and get angry?
Are you scared of us?
We're gonna talk normally now because we're not afraid of Rosa. And in fact, if any of the kids are here, we'll do everything we can to try and protect you from her while we're here tonight. How does that make you feel?
Rosa, if you're listening to us, what do you have to say to explain your behavior?
to any of the children out there, you can come join our circle and be safe.
Can you let us know how many of you are here with us right now?
Someone earlier wanted us to play a game. We never found out what it was. Could you tell us?
Because we're not afraid of Rosa. And in fact, if any of the kids are here, we'll do everything we can to try and protect you from her while we're here tonight. How does that make you feel? Rosa, if you're listening to us, what do you have to say to explain your behavior? To any of the children out there, you can come join our circle and be safe. Let us know how many of you are here with us. Someone earlier wanted us to play a game. We never found out what it was. Could you tell us?
I want to try and buy the TV.
Yeah.
Just if, like, the TV itself. Yeah, it's completely volume free. So I'm just curious, like, if this helps at all. We keep hearing someone or something moving on the walls. Is that someone good? Or is it something dark and mean or evil?
With all of you here, are you happy to be here?
Are there any soldiers with us?
If any of you are able to, can you clearly speak your name? Is something scratching over here?
Someone need help within the wall.
Was somebody buried inside the wall?
Rosa went missing. Tiny girl. Oh my god, the TV said tiny girl. The
And
TV said tiny girl.
don't forget about the rib.
Oh, and the rib is there.
Yes.
Small child's rib.
In
Which
here.
they found here.
They found it right there.
Oh, right.
And we did find some artifacts on these shelves. The most interesting piece is in this case here in the front. It's a left rib bone that people have seen it, believe it could be that of a child.
We keep hearing someone or something moving on the walls. Is that someone good, or is it something dark and mean or evil? If any of you are able to, clearly speak your name. Is something scratching over there?
Yeah, that's right. It is exactly when the scratching
Yeah.
starts. We hear it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All the kids are linger.
Children linger. Aw.
Tiny girl, fatherless children.
Linger, they're just around.
Let's try this.
So
I'll put it here. 3, 2. We can hear you scratching. If you can hear our voice, could you tell us your name?
How old were you?
What was your time like here?
Things within this bookshelf were uncovered within the wall. Are there more things hidden in the walls here?
Do you want us to go to the basement? Are we hearing you scratching on that ceiling? Picking it up, picking it up. So there's chains downstairs, but the chains downstairs are not real. Didn't realize there's actual shackles right here.
Authentic.
The real ones, all the real items they found, and then obviously some of these are behind the glass. And that's what we were hearing, the actual shackles.
We can hear you scratching. You can hear our voice. Could you tell us your name?
Dollhead.
How old were you? What was your time like here? Things within this bookshelf were uncovered within the wall. Are there more things hidden in the walls here?
Age 14.
Age 14 again. Nothing like extremely clear. I mean,
yeah.
nothing really clear at all.
I think that's the best theory so far. You're hearing scratching right there. I think directly below is where we were going to go next anyways.
What are the chances that the kids are actually safest to talk to us in the basement? Because that's where Rosa never is.
True.
Like, this is where the patrons and Rosa and, like, you know, the doctors would be, and this is where everyone had to be on their good behavior. And so if anyone ever came, you had to be like, oh, yep, everything's great, everything's fine. But little did they know down there. So it's like, is it easier for us to actually talk to the kids down in the basement? If you want to talk about how they say, like, however you are in life is how you are in death, if you end up trapped here, I don't think you're trapped here with the same free-spirited, able to go around when that never happens. If you're trapped here, unfortunately, you might be trapped down there.
First scene?
Try about turning off your camera. Oh wait, I have this on.
I didn't realize this was on.
Oh my gosh,
Sorry about
I have
that.
chills right now.
It just
Look
turned
at
itself
it.
on. I'll bring it down.
I think that's a sign, yeah.
Weird.
Very weird.
Yeah, I was like, is it something in the room? Like, I almost wonder if it's like a supersonic K2. I really kind of feel that way. That was really weird.
That was actually so cool.
We were just plugging in the SLS and this thing just started like screaming. And then just like out of nowhere, this thing just started going. It was like, and I pointed at Ginger and it got louder.
Whoa.
Dude, that's what we were talking about. That's where the shackles were.
Yep.
Hi. Would we have possibly heard that? No, we wouldn't have heard that at all while we were upstairs, right?
No.
Would we? Would we have heard that?
Oh, I mean, I feel like we would have.
Can I go do a test? Because I'm just like, if we didn't hear that and now it goes off. Nick, can you go to where Evan was sitting in the room and tell me if you can hear the REM pod? You there, Nick?
Yep, I'm here. I can hear it faintly.
So that means it didn't go off. We would have heard it.
No, we would have heard it.
We were down here early trying to set up the TV and we couldn't get power to it, which is why we decided to start upstairs.
Yeah.
But we caught, oh wait, on the SLS. We caught something on the ceiling.
We did. Here.
The very first thing we caught was when we were starting to set things up.
Yes.
We caught something on the ceiling.
Ooh, is that something on there right now? A tall thing over me?
Yeah, it's on top of you. Yeah, there's something on the ceiling. Wow, it's our first hit, and there's the black thing again. See it? There's the black orb again. Look, it's on the ceiling. We finally come down here to where the fake ones are, but the real hooks are in the wall, and the REM pod finally goes off. I mean, I guess should we just go for Estes?
Sure, yeah. Why not? Let's rip it.
Someone want to put the shackle on?
Oh, I'll try it. I'm kind of.
I did not even think about that.
Very excited to do that.
Huh?
Nothing very.
He's putting the shackles on.
Are the children actually hanging out down here?
Watch out.
Oh, that's crazy. You can hear the flux.
Hope there's
upstairs.
tomorrow.
We could 100% could have heard that REM pod.
Yeah. How can we help you?
How many of you are down here?
Just traveled. Hungry. Alone.
Can you please give us a sign if you can hear and understand us? Could you say hello or knock on a wall?
1, 2.
Can you just whisper?
Go home. All right.
Want to go home? I don't want to be here anymore.
Us.
You're stuck here, aren't you?
That better have been him.
I don't think that was him.
What?
I don't think that was him.
Sound like someone spitting or throwing a pebble. Like
It sounded high.
yeah, just like a.
Yeah.
That better than him.
I don't think that was him.
It kind of like someone just like right into the ground, just run.
We're here to stay for a little bit.
So dark. Oh no. Nothing is confirmed. They can hear us and communicate.
We're just kind of overhearing.
We're just
Like
hearing
observing.
it. We're just hearing it.
Yeah.
Nothing so far has been
It's
all
like hearing a loop of last words.
Exactly. All insane things to hear over the Estes method. We're just trying to know if you can hear us, or even if you want to talk to us. A little bit. Okay, do you need us to be louder? Taking my time.
We're getting there.
Do you need more energy?
Do you need our trust?
It's the camera.
Well,
Turn the red light off. We have body cameras. I don't know.
just so you know, the guy holding the camera is really nice. His name's Nick. He's your friend. We all want to be your friends here.
Why am I? A miracle. Friday. Don't cry. Evil. Behind you. What is the evil? Surely the evil itself can talk to us. It's okay. Why do we get so polite now?
Yeah.
How are you?
Is that his headphones? Is it the Joe box?
Joe box just gets louder. I don't know what that is. It sounds like a swing.
What is that? That's freaking me out.
Or old rusted chains.
It's very repetitive.
Yeah.
Oh wait, dude. If you're shackled two-handed like this, 6 feet apart, you know what I mean? Like you're just miserable. Like to me, it's like, are you here, and you're just like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's way louder when I point this direction.
Rain.
So cold.
It's so cold, you kind of want to get some movement in.
Right.
While you're stuck here, you need to kind of stretch and.
Also, do you feel a cold breeze coming?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
100%. 100% down this way.
Is it coming from?
Should we look? Should we just...
I mean, if it comes from one of like where the chain hooks is,
It's way louder when I point this direction.
that
Can
noise.
you get closer to it?
It's not the spirit box. It's the barrel. It's the barrel.
Hey! Putting together.
It's the barrel.
No. The blah, blah, the big noise.
It was like a bassy. Oh, that's weird.
What?
Oh, that's weird. I felt what Jerry felt earlier.
Really?
But on my hair.
New York Times covered the history of this place. So
I felt something in the back of my ear touching me. I thought it was spider web or something.
Could
There's
be,
no spider
but
webs
people
in
do
here.
get touched and pulled.
It stopped, right? Is
that the one?
It stopped when I got this one. Dude, it was coming from the barrel. I mean, he didn't say it was this barrel, but he said that she would put kids into these barrels. And there were shackles all throughout.
Everywhere.
But it stopped when I think I grabbed this one, or
It could have been more like a muffled cry rather than like a swing or something like that.
yeah, like this. Just
Yeah, she said their hands would be like chained just outside of the barrel to prevent them from drowning.
right.
And their legs would get tired from trying to swim.
I want to hand the bear to Jerry and see if it makes a
Yeah.
difference.
Is this continuing? Okay.
Yeah, we hold the bear. So when you left, there was a couple tapping noises from just behind here.
Go deeper.
Oh. Okay.
Cry. Can you see?
If you want him to go deeper, can you tell us something about yourself first?
Just follow. Right there.
Alright, if this helps. He's going down deeper. Now, can you tell us who you are?
Why did you want him to go deeper into the tunnel?
No choice.
Is there someone down here you're trying to communicate with? I can pass them a message.
Friday and Saturday.
Oh, whoa. In Saturday.
Did you want us to give you that toy? The stuffed animal that's on Jerry's shoulder now?
Want to try reversing roles? I'll do S's in here.
Sure.
And just see if that changes anything.
Yeah.
Behind this brick.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's literally what I was getting ready to do. Go behind the brick.
Any last words to direct Elton before we end this session?
Further.
You hear that?
For 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's literally what I'm doing. Alright. I'll go down with it and try. Alright, they're on.
Alright, we've done what you said. Can you communicate with us better now?
Or are we communicating with a different entity?
Give him space.
But what do you want?
Are you keeping the spirits of these kids trapped down here?
It's crazy. I can feel my heartbeat in my entire body. I have my hand on the wall, but I feel like my head, my back, my shoulders, like I can feel my pulse in my whole body. Whoa, this is crazy. I can feel like my neck pulsating.
Is that what are you doing that to Elton right now?
I won't help anyone in a female's voice.
Are you using Elton's body as a tool?
What part did you play in the torture that occurred down here?
Do you know what year it is? How long have you been trapped down here?
It's not working, female's voice.
Well, to ask Jerry's question again, what do you want? Tell us.
Come on through.
If you want us to go through, Can you let us know what you are going to do with us?
Yeah. You got balls, kid.
Alright, we're coming through like you requested.
Demons. Go away.
Okay, we're going away. Jesus Lord. I thought you wanted us to come through. Why go away now?
Something you almost made it.
It sounds like there's two of you telling us what to do. What do you want us to do? You want us to come through or go away? Because I'm halfway crawled right now. How about now? No? More? Getting very deep here.
You should keep going.
Who, me? You want me to keep going? Okay, how about now? Is this deep enough?
Do you want me?
I mean... Would you show yourself if I want you? Why'd I ask that?
Keep going.
See what's at the end of the basement.
Any day.
You did this to yourself, Jared.
Will you come inside me? Female voice.
What?
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh,
Hey.
Rosa found the single one.
I don't know. I don't know about this one, Rosa. I'll give you a chance. I'll go deeper.
What's happening? Oh, he's going. Oh, he's really.
Someone block out the light here?
Is this what you wanted? I'm deep inside.
I was thinking like come through was like maybe like coming through the other side in terms of like life and death.
I still think that. I think he's just taking it a very different way.
Jerry is taking it very literally.
Stop him. You're scaring me.
Who? Me? I'm doing what you're telling me to do.
This is ridiculous.
You're gonna get us in trouble.
You're gonna get us in trouble. You're telling me what to do.
Oh yeah, I am.
Hey, Rosa's a freak.
What you jerk.
Don't leave me hanging now, baby. I'm here all by myself in the corner, it feels like.
There's some things you take figuratively and literally. And, well,
Not everything has to be dirty, Jerry.
no.
She went quiet. Did she get in trouble? Did you get in trouble? Did we get in trouble, Rosa?
I feel like I haven't heard anything for a couple minutes. Oh, never mind. I want you dead, literally right after.
Oh,
I want you dead.
No, Rosa.
No pun intended, but that's nail in the coffin. I think we're right.
I think so.
Okay, let's tap him out. This
Yeah.
How you wanted me, I was cool.
No, she's not like I want you.
Yeah.
I want you dead.
Jerry, go ahead and tap
I
him out.
want you dead.
Holy
We
balls.
gotta
How
run
did you
down
get
the
over
run.
there, buddy?
Apparently you wanted me here to die.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
So
What in the freaking world just happened?
the way we thought about it
Yeah, we
was
thought about it
that
very differently.
about coming to join you as in basically dying, but coming to join in the afterlife. That type of thing.
So, and then you were silent for a long time, and me and Evan were like, okay, our theory's right. She wasn't trying to be naughty. She was just trying to get him to go further inside of the tunnel. And then you said, I want you dead. What'd you hear?
Back in the wall.
Yeah, there's something tapping in here. Enough light, right? Oh, it's way bigger in here than you think.
Oh, there's dolls in here.
Oh.
Oh, there's toys in here?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, there's
wow.
tons of toys in here. Sure. Let's try Panasonic in here.
Is this what you meant by coming deeper?
How many of you were trapped in here?
What happened in this small room?
What is the dark presence people see down here?
Who keeps making these noises we hear in the basement?
Are they still hurting you down here in the basement?
Were you going to kill me?
If you killed him, was it so he would be stuck here with you forever? Ending.
Hell no, I'm not gonna stuck here forever.
What happened in this small room? What is the dark presence people see down here? Who keeps making these noises we hear in the basement? Are they still hurting you down here in the basement? Are you going to kill me? If you killed him, was it so he would be stuck here with you forever?
She's so faint.
Yeah, nothing for sure.
Maybe let's just go back upstairs and just see if it's like the same cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, do we hear the clawing again?
It's an experiment.
Because what you were getting in Estes was super similar to what the TV was getting, like the super obelisk.
Okay.
The tiny girl was in response, but all the rest, like you were getting a lot of responses to us, but it didn't feel like you were actually responding to us. You were just saying things, like you were just speaking out loud, having like we kept trying to be like, is there anything you could say to tell us you're talking to us?
Right.
So I wonder if we try that again upstairs, and it's like the same kind of loop.
It's interesting because it's almost like it's just, like you said, looping or playing back what used to happen here. But that's also what they do here in Gettysburg. They do reenactments. Like they just replay over and over. Every year they have anniversaries and they just kind of, they never stop doing what used to happen here so that you don't forget it. And it's almost like the spirits are doing that, but not in a positive way.
But I never really thought about it, because we did the tour, we got all the information, and then none of us really like expressed who we were trying to talk to, what our intentions are.
Yeah.
So if you're Rosa and you hear everything, well then you know there's a group of people in here who believe you're a terrible person and haven't even been like, Rosa, we're willing, why did you do it? You know, like, were you abused as a kid? Like, I wonder if it needs, I wonder if we almost need to like reset the approach upstairs in Rosa's territory to be like, Rosa, why did you do what you did? Like, were you abused as a kid? Like, so what happened to you that made you do this? Like,
And that was the one hit on the DR62 that you said sounded like something.
Right.
When we asked, can you explain yourself for what you did?
like reattempt it up there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Reattempt it up there, see if anything changes, and if it does, then I'm gonna say push for, can we get permission to talk to the kids? And if so, we come back down and try. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I almost wonder if we like screwed the pooch on this one. Here we kind of just turned some things on and said our names.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we started with the idea that there could be kids here, there could be Rosa here, there could be patients here from amputation, so we kind of were just maybe a little bit too open.
Yeah, we never expressed who or what, you know what I mean? Like,
just go upstairs and see if we could specifically talk to Rosa.
Just like, restate our intentions and see if that changes anything. I don't know, let's see. If nothing changes, then I'm an idiot. That was what we were thinking. Rosa, we think you're here, and I want to just apologize, because I'm sure it's not a great feeling having strangers enter your home and immediately jump to conclusions about you
in what you did. You were only found guilty of one crime, and even still you came right back to town and right back to this location because you felt as though you were wrongfully accused. So we want to believe you and maybe understand why that happened. Is there anything you could say that would say that you are open to talking to us about this? Can we start again?
Rosa, I don't know if you remember me, I'm Ginger. I heard about how hard it was to be a woman when you were here, and I sympathize with you. They didn't even think that women were fit enough to be mothers, which you're born to be. So, it might have been difficult for you. You might have needed to kind of overcompensate, maybe act a little meaner than you really were to prove to the men that you could have a job here, you could hold your own.
Shackles.
Cage room. Shackles cage
What?
room.
How can you...
It's almost like if someone's just talking over her to be like, nope, like, not giving her a
Like,
chance.
don't feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Literally the shackles, we were just in the cage room. I mean,
They're like, let me remind you what you just saw.
it's the exact same scenario again, just like
Yeah.
looped over basically. Because it was like tiny girl, and then now we're right back, and it's shackles and the room, the cage room. We just cage room, the pit, the cage room. Yeah.
Did that last time when we talked about tiny girls and down there and goes ding, you
Yeah.
should go down there. Theory might be right about the loop one.
Or it's like it's just happening, and we're just here witnessing it.
That's also what happens here every day. Tours go through, like you said, every day they walk through, they hear the story of how horrible Rosa was, they look at this room, they look downstairs, over and over and over. It's giving us really accurate keywords, but not a message.
Mm-hmm.
And no names, right?
Yeah.
Not even a single.
No.
Nothing. Not even evil. Not even demon. Like
We got demons.
sunshine.
Oh, thanks.
But like years ago, this would have been like, holy shit! It said shackles and the scratching noises. But now we're like, okay, but.
I don't know, bro. That's you. I'm creeping out every time.
Yeah,
I don't
true.
know, dude. I'm like, whoa, ring, doorbell, shackles,
But I want to know who's in the shackles and who put you in the shackles and can you hear us or not, or you know what I mean? Like, are we just here?
1,000%.
Yeah, I mean, because like again, the swing noise is at will. That was like at will. It wasn't in response to anything. The noise wasn't in response to anything. The REM pod wasn't in response to anything. It's just like things are happening, but it's not answering us.
I mean, there's definitely something communicating here. It just doesn't really want to talk to us.
Is it communicating, or we just have devices that can
They can pick it up.
that can eavesdrop? Like, are we literally just eavesdropping?
Interesting. We just did a paranormal eavesdrop of guesstation.
Oh, they're like ignoring everything we're saying.
You know what I mean? Like
At
that's
this point, we just inserted ourselves watching a movie right now. Because that really validates the whole loop theory too.
Yeah.
With how things get stuck in a loop.
Yeah.
You know? And we kind of insert ourselves and we'll see that pattern.
All right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Hey, Rosa.
We're spoiled.
We should stop before
Oh my God.
That's touch.
That's the first time it's gone off all night. What is that? What is that?
Do we have anything downstairs or anything?
Yeah,
what
I
do
do,
we
but
have
what
downstairs?
the was that?
What do we have downstairs? What is going on? What just happened? We literally were like, Rosa!
It touched the damn REM pod. And then what was the voice?
Yelling. It was female yelling.
What do you want from us, Rosa?
What the hell was that? Whose voice did we just hear? Can we at least get that? Please? Was it a child's?
Dungeon.
dungeon.
God, back down again.
From the dungeon?
It was, but you should have captured it.
Well, we'll know if the vocorder got anything when in editing, when we actually like look at the audio waves, but. Again,
That
I feel
was
like
really
I feel like
cool.
we just eavesdropped on it.
Yeah.
I don't think that was in response. I think we just happened to be here when that happened. Motion.
What?
Side. Motion light.
What
This.
Yeah. That just turned on.
Dude.
That hasn't turned on.
Dude, the motion light just turned on.
Why?
I don't know. Rain. It's been raining all night. I think you're just here.
Okay.
I think we got spoiled.
I mean, it's cool stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, we've had-
then Elton's like, they're not talking to me though. I'm like, you're right. They're not talking to me either.
Yeah,
Even though it's cool stuff.
We've heard knocks and drags and taps on the floor and scratches on the wall and these weird swing metal noises, the REM pod at the cage, and like.
I almost got killed by Rosa.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, that's great. That motion light turned on because it's off now.
That was cool.
This might be like our most clear-cut residual haunting.
Yeah.
Like everything from hearing Rosa's footsteps upstairs to the chains to the scratching
Yeah.
to the EVP responses to the REM pod. Like, I mean, even on the ceiling, we did have that kind of energy in the ceiling. So yeah, maybe this is just clear-cut residual, not intelligent, not like, intellectual, conversational, but just constant residual haunting. Well, if you can hear us or hear me, thank you for having us and listening to us and letting us eavesdrop.
Thank you so much. If you're listening to us, or if you're eavesdropping on us.
Super hungry? Absolutely.
Are you?
Absolutely.
Why? Why are we so hungry?
Because we ate at like 8. That's 8 hours later now.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh my god.
What?
At like 8. That's 8 hours later now.
Okay, that's fair.
Literally what we're talking about, how everything has just been when it wants to be.
What?
I didn't even know that was there.
You're welcome.
Shout out, dude.
Dude, that's so funny because I grabbed this here, but that was on that side. Yeah, it fell like way after I grabbed the flashlight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I walked over here, I moved the chair, like.
And then I came over
Oh, yeah.
here to turn the lights on. I walked here, and then I stopped to look here.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, it's not like. Yeah, wow, we got that. Great.
Nice.
Cool. Stove was on.